Okay, right. So at worksheet 2, it says the first part you had to reflect in the y-axis. Now remember, when we reflect in the y-axis, it means that the y value will stay the same and the x value, the sign will change. So that is going to give you that purple or blue triangle. Yes. Shh. The coordinates. You just had to write the C with a little copy or comma. I just wrote the coordinates as well so that you can see what you were supposed to mark. Okay, but we didn't ask for the coordinates. Right, so is everyone fine with that purple one? I don't know. Yes, we are gonna give you guys a grid or a diagram which you can just plot the points on. You don't have to go and like draw your x-axis, y-axis, all of that. Okay. Right, then the next part at question 1 was reflecting in the x-axis. Now, when we reflect in the x-axis, that triangle was at the top, so we're going to reflect it to the bottom of our x-axis, right? And when we reflect in the x-axis, my x values stay the same. The y values sign is going to change. So, and that is then going to give you that, I don't know, orange or yellow? What do you want to call that? Triangle.
Maybe they're also very diagonal. Do we have to write them?
They just asked. Coordinates you didn't have to write down. I wrote them down just in case you guys couldn't see where it is exactly. Okay. But what you did have to do is you had to name, like you had to say that. You guys see what I mean? Yes. Okay. Or basically never draw a new diagram without naming the points. Otherwise, I can say this is point A, that's point B, and this is point C. You don't have to write the coordinates, no, but you have to name the points. Okay. You guys good with that? Right. Can I skip? Can I skip? Okay. Now, number 2. I don't have the questions with me. I handed out all these worksheets already. So can you just read me the first question at number 2, please?
Triangle translate, right, 5 and down.
Okay, so right 5 units. And down 2. What did you say?
Like it's not going.
Right. Okay. So let's start. And do I call it P with one little comma? Iana? Okay. Right. So P was over here. It's going 5 to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 down. 1, 2. So the next one would be over here. And that is where X is 3 and Y is minus 1. Again, we didn't have to write the coordinates, okay? What you did have to have is P with that little comma. Then Q was over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units to the right and 1, 2 units down. So it's going to be here, new Q, and that's where X is 1 and Y is minus 1. Okay? Then R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 down. So it's going to be over there. New R, and oops, that's where X is 4 and Y is 1. Okay, so now all we had to do is connect our dots. Yeah. There we go. Any questions there? Okay. What was the next one?
Translate one left and down three.
One left,
Three down.
three down. Okay. From the original PQR. Okay. So let's start with P again. One left and three down. So one and then three down. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be here. And what do I call it? Just P with 2 commas. Minus 3 and minus 2. Okay, Q. Oh, we haven't got space here. One left and three down. 1, 2, 3. So new Q. Minus 5. And still minus 2. And then R, one left and three down. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be there. Where X is minus 2 and Y is 0. Do you guys all see that? Okay, so now we connect our dots.
And is this a picture?
Is this a?
A picture of. Like, I'm drawing it. It cannot be on a paper. You want to take a picture of the paper and then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Any questions? Except for the picture part. You guys fine with that? And that's the end of worksheet 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we're going to worksheet 3. Can I skip? And I don't know if I've got it here. Yes. Yeah. Okay, right, people. This is now worksheet 3. And over here it says reflect in the x-axis and the y-axis. Let's start with reflecting in the x-axis. So reflecting in the x-axis will be the blue triangle. Now when we reflect in the x-axis, x values will stay exactly the same, but the y values, the signs are going to change, right? So C will be over here. And over there, my x value will stay 4, but the y value will now be minus 1. B will now be over here. X value will still be 1, but the y value will be minus 1. And then A will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will be X is 1 and Y is minus 5. Okay. You guys good with that?
No.
Yes.
What if you do it like by that one?
Mm.
You like 2, and then the other one you need one. Like one of the other.
That's fine. It's just the naming. Okay, now we've got to reflect in the y-axis as well, and that will be the red triangle. Now, when we reflect in the y-axis, y values stay the same, but x values are going to change. So B will now be over here, where x is now minus 1. So can you see it's not a positive 1 anymore? A will be over there, where x is minus 1 and y stays 5. Whoops, sorry. Okay, and then C, the x value was 4. So that is now going to become minus 4. And the y value stays the same. Okay, so that is reflecting in the y-axis. You guys good with that? Yeah.
Yes. If you don't write the alphabet, the little comma there, they're trying to be wrong.
Yes, because then I can assume either one of those points would be A, B, and C. Okay. Can I skip? Hands up, we're still copying. No one. Okay. Now over here again, so let's make x-axis, oops. Let's make the x-axis my green triangle. So if I were to reflect in the x-axis, this will be new f, so x is still -1 and y becomes +1. This will be the new d. X is minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and y is still 1. And then e was -4, so it will now become +4. Ach, not. It was -3 and that became +4. Yeah, -1, -2, -3. Remember the x value is first. So x is -3 and y was -4. So it becomes +4. Right. You guys good with that? Okay, now we still got to reflect in the y-axis. Again, when we reflect in the y-axis, y values stay the same. The x value is going to change. Okay, so f will be over here. And because I already used 1 comma, I've got to use the double one now. So x will become a +1, but the y value stays the same. Then d, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will become +5. And still -1. And then e will be over here. Will be +3 and still -4. Ja. Waarom kan ons gou klaar merk eers? No, I don't know the show. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, any questions at worksheet 3? None. Okay, let's see worksheet 4, which I don't think I have. Okay, I'm quickly going to stop there, or it's in any case going to stop, so I'll